BottleNed presents How to Dig Old Bottles in a Parking Lot in less than 30 easy steps.
All right, listen up everyone. This is step 0. And the reason I'm calling it step 0 is because before you even think about doing anything else, even step 1, you gotta do this one thing or else you're screwed. And that thing is call 811. And for those of you who don't know, the reason why you call 811 is so that the local utility companies can come out and mark the underground utilities, therefore preventing you from drilling and digging into a gas line, causing an explosion which takes out half the neighborhood and you get sued for $169 million. And right before you make that phone call, you gotta mark out the dimensions of the area where you want the guys to look. So just at the edges of the parking lot, you make a little bracket like this, and then you write USA. And then you do an arrow, and then that indicates that, within this bracketed area, you want them to do their survey. Very important.
Also, as a general rule, always try to keep your eye out for free tools on the side of the road. This will save you some money on material costs.
So a little trick of mine to save money is if you see something free on the side of the road that you can use as a tool for the dig, just stop on the side of the freeway and get it. I usually pull to the side as much as I can and put my hazard lights on. Okay. Oh boy, 3 push brooms.
And while you're prepping for your dig, don't forget about this.
Next order of business is to locate some free asphalt patch, because you know what? Asphalt has freaking doubled in price in the last 5 years, and homie, don't pay that. Usually when they do road work, they'll have like extra asphalt. It'll just be lying around random places. So you can usually find some discreet piles to gorge upon, such as this one. So bring your 5-gallon bucket. Load up. And they use this great hot asphalt patch that's just like super sexy, crumbly, just pliable.
Now, let's join BottleNed on the day of the dig as he goes through the simple steps it takes to dig bottles in a parking lot.
Oh. Step 1, wake up really, really early. The good news is you don't have to take a shower because you're going to smell at the end of the day no matter what. Next, dimensionalize your outhouse pit under the asphalt using a drill and a probe.
What up, Ned?
Hey man, can you dimensionalize the hole for me, please? Chip the chip.
If I have to.
Oh yeah, that's...
Oh wow, man, it just fell away. It's likely in it.
That would be what we call a probegasm. Step 4.
Yeah, what's step 4, Ned?
Feed your chicken. That's our mascot for today. Mark the dimensions somehow. Maybe a square or a rectangle. There you go. Step 3. What?
Huh?
Assemble a few good diggers to help you with your manual labor.
Yeah.
Step 5, or I lost count actually. It will be taking your demo hammer here, demoing the app. Put on a stupid looking hat to protect yourself from sun exposure.
Don't look at me.
Separate the asphalt and the road base so you can put both things back
Basically, you want to mix the dirt with the asphalt chunks so you don't have a bunch of air pockets when you fill the hole. When it's just asphalt chunks, that'll create air pockets. And the road base will go back on top. Yeah.
Whoa! He did it!
Surface layers of the clay, if it is clay, will be pretty cloddy. So break apart the clods so it'll make it easier to compact at the end. Look, I'm like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh, there's a piece of a toilet, so shows you they probably filled this outdoor privy when they got indoor plumbing. And there's their first toilet that they were installing that broke or something like that.
Look at the size of that clod. Look at that.
Dude, we got too much Jean-Claude over here. It's gonna be a hard compaction. Another good step. Always diversify your bot portfolio. Have one of your diggers dig the trash pit on the other side of the lot so you can maximize your bot. What do you got over here? I got Jean-Claude over there.
I got Clay Aiken. And some old pieces.
Yeah. Trash
Piece of
layers.
pickle.
Hey, you never know, man, in a trash layer.
Yeah. It only takes one bottle.
That's all it. Oh, and for the record, my favorite line from a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie is from a movie called Hard Target in 1993 with Jean-Claude, and Lance Henriksen is the bad guy. And Lance Henriksen is like this human hunter. And there's this scene where the tables have turned and now Jean-Claude is hunting Lance Henriksen. And Lance Henriksen's like, or Jean-Claude's like, how does it feel to be hunted? And then Lance Henriksen's like, I don't know, you tell me. And then Jean-Claude's like, you should know better.
My favorite is the one with his butt.
Which one? Everyone?
The one with his butt in the lake.
Oh yeah, the Nowhere to Run. Another really good one. Step 50 million or whatever. Dig like hell. All right, Chip, let's see your fastest shovel scoop.
I'm playing a long game, man.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice pace. That's the flood. There were some floods in this town. Filled the outhouses with the river sand.
Rapid fire digging. Jean-Claude. I'm wearing a stupid hat, but I wasn't doing it. Look how small the shovel's pulled on. Those are baby wipes.
But at least it's fast.
Okay. Man.
Okay, getting into our first layer below the sand. Got some plates down there. Looks to be, yep, 1890s, turn of the century. That might be some imitation, some Asian, yeah, it looks like some Chinese, possibly Japanese porcelain made for honkies. That would be,
Honk.
yeah, it was really popular back then, the whole Japanimation or Japanese style in general, whatever it's called. Yeah, so that'd be some imitation for whites. Yeah, 1890s turn. Yeah, there's like a whole plate set, but like different sets that just broke all at once. There's a bunch of broken dishware down here all in one layer. It's interesting. It's like they had some kind of shelf collapse or something all at once. Broke a bunch of plates. And then I see first blood. Might be a mason jar. Ooh, it looks hollow and intact because there's like a void in there. Through the window, I see potentially a whole bottle. Oh yes, let's expose it. All right. Oh, cool, mason fruit jar. I like that mold of mason. It just says mason fruit jar.
Oh, yeah.
Ground lip. Yeah, 1890s, decent age.
Screwed up.
It's not screwed up.
Cracked. crack or a hole?
No, I think it's one of the Western blown ones because it's a really nice, clean one. So that's cool.
Every once in a while, the Eastern guys get it right.
Yeah, like before 1865. After that, I don't know.
Stoddard glasswork.
Yeah, the Stoddard glasswork, all that good stuff. There you go. It's still got some of the fruit.
Oh, great. I need my lunch. Lunch.
What's for lunch?
Mason fruit.
Botulism. Just dug this up. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but I think this is a fly trap. And it had something in the lid that the flies would go in and then they get caught in there. I think that's what that is, but I'm actually not 100% on that one. I think it's an 1890s fly trap. What the hell? There's no fluff layer down there. Oh my gatos. We got screwed. Part 1 million. Determined there's no fluff layer in the hole. No bottles, except for that jar. Now we have to repair it. Well, Chip, what do you think?
It's a dud, Ned.
And what do we do with the dud? Fill it!
Oh, man.
I know. At least we can educate everyone on how to dig a privy in a parking lot.
How not to dig a privy. Don't dig those kind.
Yeah, seriously. It's all your fault, man. The curse of the rooster. Curse of the glassless kick. Okay. Now, in about 4-inch lifts, 4 inches of dirt, you take this here plate tamper and compact away, man. It's a really good workout. Chip calls it the medieval torture device. And I agree. Do about 1,000 of these and then you're back up to the surface. But boy, it compacts the dirt really nicely. I'm standing on a nice hard base here. If you're just throwing dirt back in here and don't compact it, you're gonna have a mountain of extra dirt. And then you're gonna have a giant sinkhole in this parking lot, even after you pour the asphalt, because asphalt doesn't span. It'll just sink with the hole. So you wanna make sure your soil's nice and compact. Okay. I know why we failed. Oh, wait, Botcock. The reason why we failed is because we haven't made a sacrifice to the Botcack. Come here, Botcock. Where is this thing? Where are you freaking dinosaur? Botcock. Shit, we're really screwed now. Step 47 million trillion. Find a hole in the dirt that you don't even have to drill for and open it up without having to go into a parking lot.
Yeah, that's the better way, huh?
Yes, sir. Chip's hole is definitely a little mini box. It's got some bones in it, some urine, ammonia stained ground there. It's definitely a little mini privy. And it looks pretty old. Got a stoneware beer out of it that is like the 1860s or 70s style, which is cool. Is that a button for Paige right there? It was a button. You tried to trick me, Ned. Yeah.
You sure that's a button?
A button. Here you go.
Button.
Button for Paige.
That's all I found in that layer over there.
Ugh. At least we're not digging through a parking lot. We're like 1-to-1. One bottle in this hole and the other one, another bottle in that parking lot hole. All right, a million hours later, almost getting dark, and we have it filled and compacted. Now we're gonna add the road base that we recycled. No need for more base, man. Add a layer in there, and we're gonna compact that. Make sure to clean the edges of the hole, because whenever you're about to pour anything or put any asphalt down, you want the edges of the existing material to be clean so it bonds, the new material bonds better. There we go. Almost the final step. Asphalt application. That's enjoyable. Here we go, baby. Come apart for me. Oh, that's a good little brownie. Oh. The crumbling of an empire. Step million. Don't screw up your calculation on the depth and width of how much asphalt you need. I didn't put enough base in. I should have brought it another inch or so higher. So we don't have enough asphalt to patch this thing, so I have to remove this asphalt from this half, put more base in, bring it up, then put the asphalt back, and then do the same thing on the other side. It's easier to buy your bottles. Oh. Please kill me. Last step, dust the bitch. So you camo it into the old asphalt. And then step 47 million plus Googleplex plus forever is go home, have a nice refreshing beverage, and go buy your bottles at a bottle show.
And now it's time for a bonus video. BottleNed actually finding some bot.
BottleNed. I got permission from the workers to dig an 1860s Privy on this property, and they just left for the day, so I got it all to myself. Let's see what we can find. Bottle. Getting closer to the bottles. I already started digging it. You can see the corner post and the wood liner. It's really good timing because they're going to take this whole area out and excavate the whole area like they did in there. I already found some artifacts. I got some porcelain. I have early plates with a spider design, and I got a shot glass. Look at these glasses, man. Look at these tumblers. These are beautiful. These are 1860s. I'm sorry I couldn't film this. I was rushing so hard I thought they were gonna give me the boot when they left, but they actually trusted my ass enough to let me lock up the building. But don't worry, all the tools are safe inside this job site. And I'm the new security guard for the rest of the day. Okay. There we go. That's a 150-year-old redwood liner. That's the corner post. Here's a sidewall. Right there. There's a sidewall. Wow. Okay, and there's a whole lot of seeds. These people were eating good. Unfortunately, I didn't film it, but I did find one really good bottle. First of all, here's what was in the cap of the hole. This was in the very top, these 1920s World War I piece of shit fruit jars. Cal Packing Corporation, you know, junk, right? And then, only a foot below that was this insane 1860s hammer whittled Pacific Glass Works 6th. You can't really see how freaking crude this is. I'll have to wash it up. Unbelievable. It's whittled. Oh yeah. That is San Francisco blown glass from the 1860s. 1865, right around there. 66 maybe. This contained whiskey, syrup, or cordial. Oh baby, that's great. Okay. We're gonna keep digging. Hopefully I can get a good extraction shot as good as that. Butt pocket. Look at this little butt pocket right on the bottom. Look at that. Pieces of old lamp chimneys. These are really early chimneys. What's this? What's this design? Whoa. God, is that the Walla Walla? Could that be Asian? Oh no. Or it could be Eurasian. Oh, look at that. Look at that, a button from someone's shirt right on the bottom of the Privy. Just landed there 150 years ago. And there it still is. A shirt button. Okay, I got something down here, but it's broken. Oh no! No, wait, I correct that. Oh my God, it looks like a baby killer with a rolled lip right against the corner post that I just pulled out. It's settled up right against the post in this Privy. Oh, you fucker. That's an eye water. Oh, that's cool. Too bad. Okay, hopefully there'll be more. What's the broken thing? Another tumbler. Wow. Oh man, this is so old. When you see that rolled lip like that, that bottle should be paneled. Or just after, so that's 1860s. It says Dr. Thompson's Eye Water, New London, Connecticut. Cool old bottle. The original contact lens solution. All right. I got a base sticking out, a big sexy base, and it looks like a soda. Let's see. Oh, I believe it is a soda. Oh, and you know it is. And it says San Francisco. Oh, wow. This is an 1860s San Francisco soda bottle. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Klassen's Pacific Soda Works. But let's find out. Bottle extractor. God, somebody be my cameraman, please. Isn't that just what we love to see? Okay. Wow. Cool. Beautiful, early looking blob top soda. Pacific Soda Works. What a great name too. Pacific Coast Soda Works. This one's about 1868. There's 3 variants of this bottle. This is the one that's blown in the east, as you can tell by the scuzzy, crappy glass. There are 2 other earlier ones that are blown in the west, and the mold is a little different, but this is still a beautiful, early looking bottle. You can tumble this in a bottle tumbler. It'll come out sparkling, and the form is great. It's got that sea glass look and color. I'm excited. Oh man, I'm excited. Oh. Used to be able to get this age all the time, but these days, man, slow economy, you can't access this age, man. It's underneath buildings that they're not demolishing. Beautiful. Klassen and Company, San Francisco.
crazy base on it. Wow. I've never seen a base design like that. It's like a blackberry bush or something. Whoa, I think it's a leaf. What a trippy base to a tumbler. I'm gonna save that. This is a really delicate, ancient layer down here. Look at that, plates. You got little bones, seeds, window glass, lamp glass. This is a very, very early little privy fill layer. Oh, hello. Looks like a apothecary type of a bottle. Let's do some exposure. Demi Moore starring in Full Exposure. Okay. What do I pull out first? Well, I can't even get that yet. Let's get the bottle. Whoa, cool patina. Yeah. And it has something in it that's like, it's colored. Oh yeah. It's got a weird color inside there. Interesting. Late 1860s, early 1870s utility bottle. It's going to be beautifully patinaed. We love that. You know, I got that sweet spot for patina. I'm just real big fan. That is an early, that's an early lamp base. Jeez, I mean chimney. Wow, that's really, really old. You can tell when it's just that plain rim like that. It's really thin. It's that dime lip. Oh, man, that's an old oil burning lamp chimney. These broke a lot because the glass was really thin. Serving it up. Seedy. Seedy plate. Look at that. Not even a marking. That's like real, just porcelain. That's not even ironstone. That's some quality. The people living in this house were relatively well off here. That's a decent. That's not no ironstone English crap. Look at the way you're digging through this fill, kind of empty, clean cap. And all of a sudden, you crack down into the seed layer, the use layer down there. It's all fruit and vegetable seeds from the stuff they were eating. Look at that. And that's something. The seed layer. I love the seed layer. Let's see. Looks like a Bakelite comb. Vulcanite, I mean, rubber. Not plastic. Taking this sexy mama to the car. Look at that. Oh my God. I don't even want to keep it by the side of the hole because it's so killer. And I just don't want something to fall on it. So yeah, we're gonna go secure that in the vehicle. Oh my, holy bottle gods, man. Oh, thank you. Oh, such a good podcast. Damn. It's going to be even better when it's cleaned up too. Okay, I've decided to climb up into the upper regions of this 1860s house. It's been renovated multiple times, but it's always good to look in the walls. You know, carpenters, they put their whiskey flask inside these walls sometimes. And then they'd seal it up, like marking their territory. Can you imagine the coins that are around here? I mean, it had to have got stuck in these little grooves here. Under the floors. Can you imagine the stuff hiding in here somewhere? Whoa, creepy staircase. That looks inviting. We're going for it. Classic Victorian staircase.
Oh, look at that beautiful detail that was burned. That's a 19th century corbel. Oh man, I hope they can salvage that, but you know they probably won't. This supported like the roof line. Fancy classical revival detail on the house. Burned too. God, look at square nails in there. I mean, this is totally Victorian period. Sad what happens to this stuff. People don't know. Not much left of the skeleton house, but it was still cool to see what remains of the history. Look at that. That's a cool detail. That little indentation in the staircase. I always thought, I don't know if this is true, but I heard that since they had funerals in the 19th century at home, or that, you know, when people died upstairs, people often died in their home in the 19th century instead of hospitals. That when they carried the body, the coffin, whatever, downstairs, this was like the little groove to fit the coffin, but it might have served the purpose of, you know, being able to accommodate furniture and all the other stuff too. I always heard that morbid thing. I don't know if it's totally accurate. Square nails.
Okay, I won't tease you guys anymore. No, this is not a coffin corner. It's true that back in the 1800s, people did tend to die at home more often, and the bedrooms where they expired were usually located in the upper stories of the house. But a niche built into the wall of the staircase was for decorative purposes, to display a statue, perhaps a bust, or a vase, or maybe flowers. Because why would anyone carry a coffin upstairs to the corpse rather than just carry the corpse downstairs to the coffin?
Oh boy, here we go. Oh God, finishing the bottom. Yeah, looks like one of those layers where, oh, there could be something. Whoa. Whoa, what is that, a wine? I think it's a wine. Wine time? Damn. Oh boy, I missed this area.
I'm like the anti-Bob. I show up, I get a clear 3-piece. He shows up and gets an embossed fin.
Ooh, is that a Keith? Oh, Keith?
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Slick.
That's like exactly shaped like one.
Pretty much the same mold.
That's the same bottle.
I know. That really should have been one.
You sure it's not super light embossing?
I missed it.
Oh, that's crazy. Usually these say Keith and Company, San Francisco. They're 60s flat base pharmacy. That base isn't completely flat though.
Here's the bottle I thought we dug at first. This is a W.H. Keith & Company San Francisco apothecary with an early dime lip and super flat base. These rare bottles date to the mid-1860s and are usually made of flint glass.
Wow. Honk. Is that not another Western Sixth? Early champagne. The bottle recyclers were looking for those, man. Those had a big deposit value on them. Those big size champagnes. They're worth more back then than they are now. Late 60s. Champagne. Big old size.
Plain, common, and virtually unwanted by today's bottle collectors. This empty champagne bottle would have been treasured 150 years ago by 19th century bottle dealers such as Francisco Cerini, an Italian immigrant who arrived in San Francisco, California in the 1850s. Instead of heading to the foothills in search of gold like everyone else, Francisco spent his days wandering the tidal flats on the shores of the city, picking through the heaps of muddy garbage thrown out the back doors of hotels and saloons, searching for empty bottles. The demand for reusable bottles was high in the 1850s. Tens of thousands of people had arrived in San Francisco for the gold rush, not one of them taking the time or effort to engage in the manufacture of glass. So at first, bottles had to be imported and reused. So good money was paid for empties discarded in haste by the arriving prospectors who had their eyes set on bigger game, the gold buried in the Sierra foothills. And while the miners kept going off in search for treasure, bottle pickers like Francisco were scouring the city for a different kind of loot. Even by the 1860s, when glassworks were springing up all over town, the market for buying back used bottles only strengthened, as considerable expense was going into their manufacture, and it was cheaper to reuse them than to make more. Francisco sold champagne bottles to wholesale clients like Arpad Harazthi, the owner of Harazthi and Company, and the son of Agustin Harazthi, the Hungarian who is credited with producing California's first sparkling wine. Francisco's scavenged champagne bottles made it possible for his clients to bottle and sell their domestically produced champagne, making all parties involved in this supply chain considerably wealthy. By the 1870s, Francisco had purchased a huge estate across the bay in Oakland, using the money he got largely from selling these stupid, ugly bottles. Suffice to say, this guy 150 years ago would have been a lot more excited to find this bottle than we are to find it today.
Oh, what the hell is that thing? Whoa, it's like an old brooch. That's a beautiful old, I believe a brooch or a button. Something maybe for a piece of clothing. Yeah, it's got a hook on it. We'll save that. Wow, early. Got this great part of a doll set or something, a little saucer. Missing the handle, that's it.
That's old. Oh my
That's
God.
an old cup.
Look at that.
That's, wow, that's too bad it's not whole. Rolled lip with a pontile. That's such an early cup. I wonder if it had a handle, that's why it's broken there. Probably not. It's like the world's oldest jam jar. Whoa, what fell out of it? The hell is that thing? Whoa, it's a dude. It's like a character from The Princess Bride. Look at that.
Oh my, it's
Ooh,
tiny. Wow.
Yeah.
That's killer.
Ay, ay, ay. Ah. It's just right on his shovel tip. That's a rolled lip inkwell from the 1860s. Umbrella shaped inkwell.
It's Western. Hugs extract.
What?
It's Western.
Hugs extract. Cooking extract bottle. What a great name. So she's all done. Well, shit. Just when you want more. Good news is, my tire exploded the other day, and when I took it to the shop, they said they couldn't throw it away for some weird, stupid regulation reason. So I'm gonna throw it in this hole. Put some Goodyear rubber in the hole. There you go.
See, there isn't like a ton of broken bottles.
There wasn't too many broken bottles in that hole. Did you just find that in the fill?
Yeah, look at that. It's in good shape.
Oh, that's a beautiful onion.
Just some surface things, but nothing major.
Yeah, it's rare to find those in such good condition. Look at that. German glass onion marble. Sometimes you find the coolest stuff when you're filling the hole. Not quite the shooter size, kind of a weird in between. You could soak that in oil and maybe reduce the pings.
Yeah, none of them are big.
Wow. You find out all the time. Is that not another round thing? Oh, what? It's a. Oh, I thought it was a marble, but it's actually like some kind of ball. Oh my god! It's a 150-year-old bouncy ball.
This is a mid to late 1860s Western Sixth, made by the Pacific Glass Works, which blew bottles at its factory on the corner of Iowa and Mariposa Streets in San Francisco's Potrero district from 1863 through 1876. These are basically utility vessels that could have been used for any type of liquor, including whiskey, brandy, cordial, or even possibly syrup. The ones like this, which are considered most collectible, range in age from the early to the late 1860s. And the crudity, especially the whittle present in this example, makes it a particularly desirable one.